Would anybody like to talk about the facility, or goods, bads, uglies, and different?
This is Michelle, and I did send some information out to everybody based on the feedback from the teachers. I wanted to make sure that they had a way to voice their feelings on the building, so I actually gave them a form to fill out on Friday while they were walking around. I have to say that, it was overwhelming, and the teachers got very excited about the space and the possibilities that were in it. Their concerns had more to do with if we chose to go with the property, the processes for that. But really good feedback. They had a lot of good ideas about the space and how to use it for the kids. So I would say that, it was definitely taken well. Any of the parents that came, and I think we probably had 10 sets of parents, again, got very good feedback from everybody.
This is Jamie Meyer. I just wanted to say I was not able to attend the open house to go see the property, but Michelle, your feedback from the written feedback as well as your email feedback was very helpful. I think feedback from the most important people, which are the people that will be working there, would be working there every day. So I wanted to thank you for that. I did just have one other question. If either in the earlier rounds of discussion of this property or more recently, if we've gotten any feedback from the school district one way or another about anything space-wise or square footage-wise that would affirm that this will be a property that they will approve for us to have the charter school in.
I don't think that kind of discussion has happened.
And I don't know of any reason that they have to give their blessings on a particular site based on square footage. I don't know that they went and looked at the Florida Avenue location. This site has been a school facility in the past, and it has more usable space than we have right now.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure if there was anything that we needed to do with the school district before the decision. I know we have to notify them, obviously, once we make a decision, but I just want to make sure if there was anything that needed to be done that we'd done that.
Yeah, I believe the school district has stated that we have to give them 90 days before moving. I am not aware of that in our contract. I think that was more in the Gates contract. When they redid our contract, when they extended their contract for 15 years, there was no language in that extension that we had to give them 90 days. But if that's their standard request, that would be no problem to provide them with that.
Yeah, my understanding is exactly what you just said, that there is not any specific days, but that we give them reasonable notice as well as our students and parents reasonable notice. So obviously we would have more than adequate time for reasonable notice.
I agree. Any other discussion? Comments? If no more discussion, I'll take a vote. All in favor
Brian?
of approving the, yes?
Can you, I didn't know if you could hear me. This is Suzette. I'm over at the other campus. I was listening to you guys. I didn't know if you could hear me.
No, we couldn't. Now we can.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say that I've been with LearningGate for a really long time, the middle school, and I think you know that because I had, a lot of your daughters. And being at this facility where we are now, and going to the potential site, I really liked it. I mean, I know that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to it in order to make it better for, classrooms and maybe walls or whatever needs to come down. But having been here for the last 3 years and looking at that site, it feels like a school. It feels like a place where you can have a home instead of just, and I'm not saying anything against this building, but this building it's an office space. And the site where you're looking at actually feels like it's a school. So all of us that went and looked at it, we were all hopeful because we've been here, and I know that everything's been done to make it as, livable as possible, but when you're saying usable space, there's a ton of usable space there, more than what we have here. And so I just wanted to let you know that we were all very positive about, looking at it and hoping that you all were looking at it in the same way that we were. So that's it.
All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate that input. Yeah, and that,
No problem.
Portions of this board, and I know portions of the middle school teachers have looked at the facility. Granted, it's been a year and 3 or 4 months ago, and it's been talked about for the last year, and we've done quite a bit of due diligence as far as inspecting the air conditioners, inspecting the roof, doing mold testing, and everything came back positive except the mold testing, which came back negative, so there is no mold in that sense. And we've gone through the process with the county to make sure we're up to speed with the zoning, and the traffic study we've done, and the only other thing we would need to do is to put in that right turn lane, and that is part of this push to make a decision. Either we need to go forward, and if we're going to go forward, we need to get that right turn lane going so we can have it completed before January, if that would be the move-in date, which I would think would be the best target date for us.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments?
Brian, this is Stan. Just remind me, what is the situation with the current landlord? When would we give notice, and is it a 90-day notice?
Yeah. They had originally, we had asked for a 1-year renewal.
Right.
They did not sign that, so I sent them an email and said, hey, we're on month to month, right now, and, somebody was leading them down a path that said, they were going to, get money and they were going to buy the building, and there was some push that, if somebody did buy it, they would want us out immediately, but, as it drug on, it's like, it's drug on this long. How would they want us out of there immediately if, this thing's gone on for the last,
right,
4 or 5 months? So I asked for 90 days. I said, we were a good tenant for the last 3 years or so, and we've paid, and I thought a 90-day notice, either way would, give us fair warning as well as them fair warning.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? With that, I'll ask if somebody would like to make a motion.
This is John. I make a motion to approve the lease option to buy on the facility over up the Lutz Lake Fern Road. Contingent. Now, is everything is taken care of, Brian, with the right turn lane in here? There's in terms of timing and stuff for January. Trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to get going on it. We've got to take it. We've got to go to engineering drawings, and we need to get the select a contractor and get it done and get the permits pulled.
Okay. Then I make a motion to approve the moving forward with the location on Lutz Lake Fern.
And I can
Do I have a second?
This is Jen Collins, and I'll second that motion.
With that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You want to do a roll call so that we have it?
Yep. John?
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Brian? Aye. Stan?
Aye.
Jen?
Aye.
That's all the board members that are on the call. With that, it's unanimous. We do have a quorum. I thank you all for participating, and Stan, I apologize that you didn't get the email, but we'll make sure you get on that list.
It's
Great,
already
thank you.
Stan, I already took care of the email, so you should have it all now.
Very good, thank you.
And can I just give a yay? Yay!
Congratulations.
All right, we've still got some work to do, but I will get with the bank and let them know, and also draft up a notice to the Florida Avenue people to give them as much lead time as we can give them.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Brian, for all your work on this. I know it's been a lot of work.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. That's what we're all here to do. Anyway,
Awesome.
thank you, everybody, and our next board meeting is the 15th.
See you
Very
then.
good, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Brian,
Thank you.
tell me when.